Hey guys, so today we're going to be multiplying polynomials, but we're going to be multiplying binomials, which means two terms times two terms. We're going to be using something called the box method. There's also something called the FOIL method, which is a little bit different, but this way it keeps everything very organized, so that's how I'm going to demonstrate it today. So I apologize, I'm not an artist here. I've drawn boxes that kind of look like Punnett squares. You've probably heard that term in science. But these are obviously 2 by 2, just like our binomials. So what we're going to do is we're going to put each one of our terms in front of each one of the squares, or on top or on the side, and we're going to multiply. You'll see how that works out. So let me set this first one up for you, and I think it'll make a lot more sense. It doesn't matter which order you go in, so I'm going to put the first one on the side, and then a positive 3. You don't have to put the plus, but you definitely have to put the negative symbol, so I just like to get in the habit of it. This is a 1x and a positive 2. So what I meant by the order is I could have switched that. I could have put this on this side and this binomial here. You're going to get the same answer either way. So now we're going to multiply as we come together. So these two terms, 4 times 1 gives me 4. X times x, x squared. All right, let's move over. Still in the top row, but we're on the second column. So 4x times 2, it's a positive 2, which is going to give us 8. And then it also should have an x because of that x right there. All right, now we're on the bottom row. 3 times 1 gives me 3, and we're going to bring down the x. 3 times positive 2 gives me a positive 6. I don't put the plus signs or anything in there, but if it's a negative, I definitely include that. If you set it up like this, what you're going to see is typically this diagonal is going to have like terms. So you're going to want to combine those. So when I rewrite my final answer, because I'm not quite done yet, I want to make sure I put those two together. So 4x squared is going to come first. It has no like terms because nothing else has an x squared. And I want the highest exponent first. Next, we have 8 and 3x. They're both positive, so together they give me 11x. All right, those are done. Lastly, we have that positive 6 plus 6. Done. So not too difficult. Let's set up the second one. All right, for this one, I'm just going to switch the order to show you you're going to get the same answer. It doesn't matter. It's not wrong or right. I'm also going to not include any plus signs. I know that's a positive. I know that's a positive, so I don't really have to worry about it. Just with those negatives, you want to be very careful. 4y times y. 4y times y gives me y squared. So on the top, negative 5 times y gives me negative 5y. Bottom now, 4 times negative 2 gives me negative 8. And then I should have a y with that. Negative 2 times negative 5 gives me a positive 10. Let's look for our like terms. And remember, our like terms are the same variable and exponent part. Highest exponent comes first. 4y squared. These we need to combine. Negative 8 plus negative 5 gives me a negative 13y. And then a positive 10 at the end. Next two. This is a t, by the way. 8t and 11. T, 1t, negative 1. All right. 8t times t gives me 8t squared. 8t times negative 1, negative 8t. On the bottom row, 11 times t is 11t. Negative 1 times 11 is negative 11. All right, combine your like terms. And let's rewrite this. Highest exponent comes first, so we have 8t squared. When I combine them, I'm going to have a positive 3t. And I'll bring down my negative 11. We're starting to get the hang of this. All right, last one. We have 7x negative 2, 3x negative 4. Again, if you switch it, it's okay. You get the correct answer, and you will still get the diagonal, typical diagonal like terms. All right. The only thing you want to keep in mind is that you want to keep your terms together. So these two should be together, whether they're here or here, they need to go together. So make sure that you do that. That's the one part. All right, let's go through this one. Multiply your numbers, add your exponents. 7 times 3 is 21. X times x is x squared. Let's go right over here. 3 times negative 2 gives me negative 6. There's my x. On the bottom, I'm going to have negative 28x. 7x times negative 4. And negative 4 times negative 2 gives me a positive 8. And look for those like terms. And rewrite my simplified answer. So my highest exponent comes first. We have 21x squared. Then we have a negative 34x when you can combine these two negatives, and a positive 8. Okay.